Could Kevin Owens be about to return alongside The Rock this WrestleMania season? Jake Hager, or as I like to call him now, Jealous Hager, has taken yet another slice of that jealous pie and has complained some more. Plus, WWE have stabbed me in the back and created a partnership with PSG. We are going to get into all of it. What is up, wrestling fans? I'm Ben Allison here at Wrestling Republic, and I've got all the news, all the wrestling news that you guys need in the time that it takes for you to drink your morning coffee. Let's get into it. Could Kevin Owens return this WrestleMania season alongside The Rock? At a NASCAR event this past weekend, Kevin Owens did some media and he revealed that he did undergo neck surgery over a month ago and it was successful, but not only was it successful, but it was actually best case scenario. Now, there is still no guarantee that this neck fusion will work. It takes a lot of time to actually see how the neck will respond, how the body will respond to it, but revealed that his hope is that he does return within the next year. But very interestingly, just hours after this interview came out, Kevin Owens took to Twitter to reveal that he would have sold his soul to The Rock in a heartbeat. In case you guys haven't watched this past season of WWE Unreal on Netflix, during it, they revealed the original plan for Elimination Chamber was going to be that Cody rejects The Rock's proposal to sell his soul to him, and at that point, The Rock would create an impromptu WWE Championship match where Kevin Owens would return and would win the WWE Championship. Now, of course, this didn't end up happening, and instead they went with the John Cena heel turn, and Brian Gewirtz, The Rock's personal writer, even admitted that Kevin Owens holding the title was not the end goal of that storyline, but just an idea they had to get people talking. But could this idea be reused this year? Because right now, nobody seems to know what the plan for Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania is going to be. Yes, there is a lot of time before the event, but is it possible that The Rock returns once again to revisit the story they started and, well, just kind of went nowhere last year, and The Rock this time returns alongside Kevin Owens, and that is the WrestleMania match? If Owens' neck does respond well to this surgery, if he does heal like he hopes to, this I would absolutely love. Of course, Owens hasn't actually held a Universal WWE World, whatever you want to call it, title since 2017 when he had that reign standing alongside Chris Jericho, which was a lot of fun. Of course, he eventually lost that belt to Goldberg, but I would love to see this happen. I am rooting to see this happen, not just because I'm a Kevin Owens fan, but also because I think this could help to recover the absolute mess of a storyline that The Rock created last year. But again, like Owens said, it is unclear how the body will react to this neck fusion. The surgery was a huge success. It was not as much damage as they expected, but even still, they have to wait and see. It's kind of a waiting game with neck injuries, but hopefully, because he did look good the other day, he will be back this WrestleMania season because that is Owens' aim. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage will take on the team of FTR at AEW All Out 2025. This was announced last night on Dynamite, and this is a big deal because this is a match which all four men involved have considered a dream match for a number of years now. Edge originally trained with FTR when he was returning to professional wrestling in 2020. And they were a significant factor in why he decided to leave WWE and join All Elite Wrestling a couple of years ago. Now, of course, as we saw at Forbidden Door, Edge and Christian are now reunited, and they will finally get to do this dream match with FTR in Toronto, Canada at All Out. I'm really excited for this one. Jake Hager, or as I like to call him now, Jealous Hager, has taken yet another slice of jealousy pie, and this time has taken aim at Goldberg. That is right, during the Chris Van Vliet interview on Insight, where he took aim at Tony Khan and just complained about everything in All Elite Wrestling, claims which have actually been rejected by a lot of the people who he mentioned believed them, since has now taken aim at Goldberg. He says nobody wants to watch Goldberg now. He can't run a spot. He sucks. Yeah, I said that. He can't run a spot. The only thing he can do is do an effing spear and get paid $600,000 for it. Van Vliet then pointed out that Goldberg is 58 years old and has retired, and Hager said, then stop wrestling, stop coming in and taking our money. Sorry, I'm not sorry. First things first, Jake Hager clearly showing his intelligence here by, of course, not even understanding the fact that Goldberg has indeed retired. But secondly, who is Jake Hager to complain about Goldberg in ring? I'm not being funny here. I said this yesterday on Wrestling Republic's daily broadcast. I actually think Jake Hager is underrated. I actually do like the dude in ring. But the fact that he is now just complaining about everybody's political beliefs, the fact that he is complaining about Tony Khan for like tiny things which seem to have no validity to them, and now he is just going off on Goldberg. Do you know what I actually think they should do, right? They should take Jake Hager, Bret Hart, Rikishi, and all the other wrestling legends who love to complain, put them in a room on a podcast together, shut the door, let them out after a few hours after they vented all their frustrations, and then accidentally lose the tape every single week. Because all of this complaining literally only hurts their legacies, right? These are wrestlers who do have great legacies, but they go on these podcasts, they say really, really stupid things, and it does just hurt them. It hurts how they're presented in fans' eyes, and it burns bridges for them as well. And I know it's ironic for me to say with a mic right here, of course, doing a wrestling podcast, but the fact is, nobody here at Wrestling Republic says stuff nearly as outrageous as some of these guys are saying during these interviews. But secondly, we do not have these legacies that these wrestlers have too, and they are literally hurting their legendary legacies just by doing these interviews. Hook returned to AEW television last night, and he does have a new theme. And already this is dividing opinions really heavily online. Fans are divided about it. Of course, his previous theme song was done by Action Bronson, especially for Hook. And let's be honest, it was a banger theme. It fit him really well. It had, and I don't know what other word for it other than aura, but that is the word, aura. However, Action Bronson went on to say a little bit of criticism about All Elite Wrestling, and understandably that hasn't gone down too well with certain people behind the scenes. So now that the license for Hook using that theme is up, they have decided to pursue other music for Hook. And the new song is J.J. Johansson's 1996 track, So Tell the Girls That I Am Back in Town. Now, I actually recognize this theme from somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where, but I'm going to be honest, last night I liked it. Did I like it as much as the Action Bronson theme? I don't know, but it certainly isn't bad, and it fits Hook quite well. So I'm going to be honest, I think he kind of has just gone from banger to banger here. But I really am just wondering where on earth I remember this song from, because I definitely know it from somewhere. And last but certainly not least today, WWE and PSG have announced a long-term strategic collaboration. According to their press release, it will include original content development, exclusive merchandise and retail collaborations, fan engagement initiatives, community-focused programs, and unique interactions between PSG players and WWE superstars. And this WWE is as big of a stab in the back as when they released football titles earlier this year during their UK tour and they didn't release an Arsenal one. I think at this point WWE might just have it out for me. Honestly, what is it? They're doing stuff with every single football team apart from Arsenal, including rivals of Arsenal. PSG knocked us out of the Champions League last year and I am still holding it against them. Am I jealous? Absolutely. Am I a sore loser? Definitely. But am I still sick about this? Completely. It is an absolute disgrace. And guess what? PSG couldn't even do an Arsenal a favour by defeating Chelsea in the Club World Friendly Cup. So I am even more furious with them. They are outrageous, they are cheaters, and by definition, WWE are now also cheaters. I'm definitely not jealous in any way, shape, or form. But that does bring us, guys, to the end of today's Wrestling Republic news. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button. That is what really helps us out. And make sure to leave a comment and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Thank you, guys, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Have a fantastic Thursday. Peace.